Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make an increase stitch. So the increase stitch is actually going to be used throughout the entire second row of the piece. And so far we just created the first row, which is a 6 single crochet stitches that you saw in the last video. So we know that the first stitch that we're going to go into is marked by the stitch marker, which is why it's so useful to have it because you know where you left off. So the increase stitch is actually very similar to the single crochet stitch because it's a single crochet stitch done twice in the same stitch. So let's get started. So we can take this, we can move it to the side a little bit so we know where to go, and let's get into proper crocheting position. So we're gonna wrap it around my pinky, over my index finger, and hold it between my thumb and my middle finger. I'll loop it around once, and then we're gonna put the tail towards the bottom so it's out of the way, and then we're gonna pull this stitch marker to the side so it's easier for the hook to get through. Once you get your hook through the first V, you can remove the stitch marker. So the way you know where to put your stick, so you need to make sure that the entire V is over your hook. So now it looks like you have 3 lines. If you separate this one, you have 3 lines on your hook. So we're going to yarn over. So we're going to have the hook facing us, between the yarn and us. So we're going to go around, turn it downwards, and then pull it through just the first 2 loops on the hook. And then we're going to do that one more time. So now we have 1 loop left on the hook. So we just made a single crochet stitch, and this is the first stitch of the second round. So we're going to go ahead and mark that with the stitch marker. We're going to put it through the horizontal V and close it. And then the way we make this single crochet stitch into an increase stitch is by doing another single crochet stitch in the same spot. And we know this because wherever the loop that is furthest to the left is going down, we put our hook in that same hole, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to put the yarn over, pull the yarn through the first V, and then do it again. So now you just have made your first increase stitch. So as you can see, it made 2 V's instead of just 1. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more V's left to crochet. So we're gonna do 5 more increase stitches after this one. Okay, so let's do 1 more increase stitch together. So we're gonna put our hook through the next stitch, which we can see is right after the furthest loop to the left. So we're gonna put our hook in through that V, yarn over, pull the yarn through that horizontal V, do it 1 more time, and if you count now, we have 3 V's along the side. So we're gonna do another single crochet stitch in the same hole. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna do another single crochet stitch. Okay, now we should have completed our second increase stitch. So if you look to the side, we now have 4 V's, and now if you count along the rim, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more V's left to crochet into, and we've so far made 4 stitches. So we have 4 more stitches left to crochet into. I'm going to do them a little bit quicker, but feel free to watch this video again if it's a little bit difficult to do right now. So I'll do the next 4 quickly, and I'll show you what it looks like after. So I just finished the next 4 increase stitches, and if you count the amount of V's that are along the rim, you would have 12 stitches. So just double check. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you have 12 stitches, good job, you're on the right track. But if you have less or more, don't stress. Mistakes is all part of the process. So if you need to go back and go back to any stitch, just pull the working yarn and you'll undo everything you did. So yeah, if you made any mistake at all, you can always go back, so don't stress about anything at all. So congratulations, you just finished the second round of your penguin. So the next couple videos are just going to be about the following rounds on how to continue and finish this entire penguin stuffed animal. But congratulations, you were able to learn the 2 most common stitches found in crocheting stuffed animals, and also the 2 stitches that are going to be commonly used for creating this penguin. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you are enjoying this crocheting process so far. But if anything's going wrong, don't stress. It's a process, and at the end of the day, you're learning a new skill, and that can be difficult at first. But believe me, you got it. So right now you have this little circular piece so far. And then the next video, I'm going to be talking about round 3 and how to understand patterns. Thank you for watching.